Tonight's Gooder Entertainment production is brought to you by The Chopping Block, Minotti Woodcrafters, Pinkerton's Pit Barbecue, Texas Oil Doves, JB Water Wells, All Fired Up Barbecue Cook-Off, Texas Original Charcoal, the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, Smokin Magic, Texas High Roller Events, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Navy SEAL Danny Dietz Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, The Barbecue Store, Mr. Keen Sharpening Service, Cosmos Q Products, Half-Ass Cookers, Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue, Rectag, Quattro D Drums, We Branded Promotions, Texas Barbecue Bash, and Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. Thank you for supporting the So Smokin Gooder Show.
You're tuning in the So Smokin Gooder Show. There's a lot of gooder. There's a lot of things that are gooder. They're better. They're gooder. I say they're gooder. They're the most goodest show that there could be. The So Smokin Gooder. Wow, what a good! Has there been a gooder show? I don't know if there's ever been a gooder show than the So Smokin Gooder Show. Wow, what a show! Iran's not having a show like So Smokin Gooder Show. What a beautiful show! There's never been high definition like this going on in this. What a great show!
Hey, we got any more beer in here?
Hey there, everybody. This is Aaron the Retro Guy, host of the Morning Roast Radio Show, and you're locked in to the So Smokin Gooder Show. Give it to them, fellas.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
And stamp it.
Hey, what's up? I'm Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
Well, hello there. I'm Dennis Butterworth with Warpig Barbecue, but you can call me Butter, and you're listening and watching the So Smokin Gooder Show with Rob Arocha.
Hey, this is Josh Hill, Sure Shot Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smokin Gooder Show, the Corn Dog King.
What's up, guys? My pits are burning. Kevin Hernandez. You're watching So Smokin Gooder Show.
Are you ready to turn up the heat?
1, let's go!
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smokin Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guests, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smokin Gooder Show starts now.
Good evening. Am I hot tie? What is going on, Gooder Gang? Welcome to the show. You guys know where to be. You guys and gals know where to be. That is right here on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock, watching the very best fake internet barbecue show on the planet. Not the second best, not the reserve grand champion, although that is still pretty freaking good. But we are the grand champion of the fake internet barbecue shows out there. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the show. My name is Robert Roach. I am your host, coming to you from the Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters. I got my man, the dude who's got my back, Mr. Producer Ty. He is in the background doing the P's and Q's, as they like to say. And we've got a special lineup tonight. We've got the first place overall in chicken category at the big Blues Hog Stay Saucy Barbecue Showdown. We got Jason McKiddy from Animal House BBQ, and we have our special co-host of the evening, Mr. Stephen White. You guys know Stephen White. He is from Meatshots BBQ. He'll be on in just a moment, but I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about the weekend. Cases in the comments. Before we get to the weekend, you know what we got to do. We got to give shout outs to the Gooder Gang. Ty, get in here before we do that. How are you, my man?
I'm doing well, but you had a hell of a weekend. I can't wait to start talking about that.
Well, we'll be talking about it in just a moment. Man, 50 deep already. I love you guys and gals. The Gooder Gang, as you guys are affectionately called, and y'all are the best part of the show. Let's do it, Kai. Let's get to the people that are supporting us and watching us. First in, Teresa Edmondson. I hope y'all are doing well. Where's Jimmy? You know, that kind of took fire. That wasn't planned. But I love the fact that you guys were at the barbecue bash and did a video of Where's Jimmy. That was pretty cool. Pretty special. I thought it was funny. That was awesome. Thank you very much. Nicho at Ardondo. Evening, everybody. Steve Quint, what's going on? Good evening, Gooder Gang. Robin Ty, congrats. Thank you very much. Bud Brown, there's the GC. What's up, Gooder Gang? Jen Lee's in the house. Sup, GG. We got Bobby Boom. There's another RGC. Boom. Suavecito Barbecue. Aaron Leslie, another RGC. Boom. There we go. Lance Bracco. Got to hang out with Lance this weekend. Steven Lozano. What is up, Firebox? James Ritchie. What's going on, my man? Brian Stewart. There's my boy. What's up, dog? Chad Vasquez. What's going on? There's Braden. What is up? Yo, my Gooder Gangstas. Oh, I like that, Braden. Good job. Samantha Cherry. Sweet Samantha Cherry. Good evening, Gooder Gang. Ty Norsworthy. What's up, my buddy? We missed you, man. We missed you guys. There's Bubba Hargrave with the deepest voice in barbecue. They were the GC this weekend running buddy Case. Send them the link. He said, send the, what's up, Ty? Ty. What's up, Case? He said, send the link, Ty. There's Bittner right there. Cooks of Hazard checking in. Sam DeMerit. You guys check out his show on Monday nights. Smoking and Toasting. Gangstas, what's up? There he is right there. Caesar. The Chopping Block's checking in. Hey, bud, what's up, Chopping Block? Do your thing, brother. Do your thing. Larry Vaughn Sr. checking in. Kevin, my pits are burning. Hernandez. Wes Garrett. Producer Wes. Do we still call him Producer Wes, Ty? Get in here.
Yeah, I think for the time being, until he stops, him and Eddie, they got that banter. He's still producer Wes in my book.
He will
bigger than life characters. Got to keep him in the barbecue culture.
Will always be Producer Wes. Bobby Delgado, Quattro D, Drum Smokers in the house. Dustin Stanley, the barbecue store. # where you go to win. Case Hans here to talk NASCAR. Well, I'll talk it in just a second. Daddy Dutch, good evening, Gooder Gang. Yeah, I need one of those hats. You know what? I just called I got to put my contacts on. This thing is too bright here. I'll do that during the break in the top of the hour. Laura Caldwell's in the house. Hey, all of our gangs tonight. What's going on? Arturo Gonzalez. This guy's been sending me videos, and I said I would have that on tonight. Ty, I got a video. Check it out for you. I'll send it to you in just a minute. Lobster Bucket on probably a 13, 14-week streak. Thank you, Lobster Bucket. I appreciate you, man. Steve Cumby's in the house. Pit Life Barbecue Podcast. Gabe Trevino out in California. Yeah, Case, California. You guys are badass. Jose Hernandez kicking ass at the Walmart Barbecue Battle. Brett Heilig, what's going on? Who else we missing here? Bill Purvis is in the house. Up, gents. First place brisket. Badass. And then Wes Garrett, F. Fred, and F. Eddie. All right. Brian Fox. Kima canceled, Rob. No more cook-off this weekend. You can come to Hempstead. Come to Hempstead, Brian. We'd love to see you out there. And Matt Caspar from Rap Sack Barbecue. All righty. Well, it was a good weekend for Team Bullhorn, for me, Diane, and Eli. We had a great weekend. Shout out real quick before we get to the guests that were also all there. I just want to give a personal shout out to Tim Shear, Brother Dickey, everybody that was behind the Blues Hog event this weekend at the Texas Motor Speedway, the NASCAR event. Yeah, it was badass. 3 races. They had the truck race on Friday. They had the what's it called? The Saturday group that raced. I guess that's the AAA squad if in baseball. And then we had the big boys on NASCAR on Sunday. So racing going all across, all around us the entire weekend. Loud noises, but it was perfect. It's exactly where you want to be. That is where you want to be. So make sure you guys put that on your calendar. You know, I know a lot of events this weekend. I know IBCA had 6 events. CBA had 3 events. So, but this one was really special. It was a great Outlaw, I think, had an event, and so did Lone Star and KCBS. They're in full swing. But this was one you want to put on your calendar. Love to see some KCBS teams come out there and compete out there in Dallas. You know, we're in Fort Worth, but it's, you know, only about, 6 hours from Kansas City, and a lot of people go to Kansas City. So this was one that we'd love to see more teams at. It was very special. Shout out to Blues Hog. They made it really special at check-in all the way to the finish line is what I said in my post. It was, you got in there and they gave you meat sticks from Blues Hog. They gave you a case of sauce from Blues Hog. Sorry, I'm dropping everything right now, but still dropping shit right now. But we also got the Blues Hog NASCAR signed by Colin, the driver last year, who also raced in both the Saturday race and the Sunday race. Yeah, you don't take it out of the box, although I already did. I'm not going to do it right now, but this thing is awesome. Not only that, we got some pit boss stuff. There's $750 entry fee, but $25,000 on the line. If you do well, you get to go on stage. So it is a special event. So we'll talk to the guest and the co-host tonight. All right, Ty's got a video here. We got a video. Let's we'll load that up. There we go, right there.
A lot of winners out there. Right, baby. Texas Motor Speedway, give it up. It's a good-looking group. Let me tell you who they are. Race fans, please give it up for the Blues Hog Stay Saucy Barbecue Showdown winners. Big round of applause, everybody. This weekend, there was a record-setting 57 teams. How many teams? 57 teams that battled it out for the prize pot of $25,000. Yes. Now, the awards will be presented by owners of the Blues Hog Barbecue World Champion and Hall of Fame Pitmaster, the one and only Tim Shear.
Y'all didn't hear that.
We call Tim the Tower of Power. Are you ready for first place winners? I can't hear you, Texas Motor Speedway. Are you ready? First place, chicken, goes to Jason McKiddy in Animal House. First place in ribs goes to James Powell at 360 BBQ. First place in pork goes to Bud Brown and Runnin' Buddies BBQ. And now, ladies and gentlemen, first place for brisket goes to Bill Purvis and Chicken Fried BBQ. Reserve Grand Champion, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Rob Arocha and Bullhorn BBQ. Grand Champion, Bud Brown and the Runnin' Buddies BBQ.
That's pretty damn cool, Rob.
Thank you, man. It was awesome.
For all our teams.
All right. Yeah, that's a little taste of what we went through. Hey, I had time to put my contacts on, so I got some. I'm not crying. You're crying. I am not crying. But what a great event, man. It was just very special. It was really cool. And you guys should put that on your calendar. Enough about us. I don't like a lot to talk about what we do here at Bullhorn. But when you have a special event like that and you do well, we got to talk about it. So don't do that, Ty. Do not do that, Ty. Come on now. All right, let's get the co-host of the evening. This guy has been killing it all over Texas. This man travels to KC, also does well up there. He has been just a cool person. If you guys have ever come across Meatshots BBQ, you know about Stephen White. This guy is a friendly man. He's out there. He's giving advice. He's helping you in any way he can. He'll go and take you and get gas if you need to. This man is just awesome, and he's also a killer on the barbecue circuit. Recently having a GC out there. He's just killing it. We're talking about Mr. Stephen White with Meatshots BBQ. Ty, bring on the co-host of the evening with the green hat and the silver shoes. Are they still lighting up? It was too bright.
Still light up. It's still light up.
It was a little bright out there. Stephen, welcome to the show, man. This isn't your first time on the show. You've been here from your accolades on the circuit, man. But what a weekend, man. What did you think about the whole weekend, man? Just put it in your words.
It was amazing. I mean, to sit infield, all the racers running around us. I mean, for all the barbecue guys, we're all a little closer together, right? So we all got to kind of hang out too. So it's an amazing event. So Blues Hog did a great job. Tim Shearer and those guys, man, that was money. Had a great time. We actually snuck up in the stands on Sunday and watched the race from the stands. It was a great time. So same with you, Rob, like you said, everybody should put that on your list. And that was a great cook-off, and a lot of money to be had too. So that was a great time.
Yeah, you got your. I remember seeing your name. How'd you do out there, Steve?
I had 8 plates ribs, and that was the only walk I had. But hey, it is what it is.
It was a tough crowd, man. There's a lot of solid teams, 57 teams out there. I know that there was some talk about maybe not having a lot of teams out there with the turnout or the money or whatever it was, but yeah, the money was out there, but it was also money to be had. So it was definitely, we gamble. We do this each and every week. I always call this as legalized gambling on what we do on ourselves, to go out there and compete and do well, and put our hands in the judges' fates. Right. So it's always a gamble, but when you have something that you're putting out some money, but yeah, there's some money coming back to you, is definitely something that you should look at. Dustin Stanley again. White's a great dude. What about blacks, Dustin? Come on now. We're talking about Stephen White, man. No, he's awesome. Bud Brown's in the comments. Way to go, Rob. Thank you, man. They killed it. Bud Brown and David Hargraves, Bubba Hargraves, killed it out there, along with Cole, the dog. They were walking the stage. Purvis says, I was a one-walk team as well. His one walk was first place brisket. Landed him fourth overall. There's some photos from the weekend. Just a wonderful weekend. Blues Hog had a whole hog out there in their mega drum. There it is right there. Just a fabulous event. There's Reagan Barefoot and Tim Shear. Their rig is badass, by the way. It is all matte black and is pretty badass. Those are the race car drivers right there with Tim. There's Dickie and Reagan. We don't have to go through all of them, Ty, but man, just a wonderful event. You can check out the photos on our page, So Smokin' Gooder Show. We've been doing, this is probably our 3rd time to do Faces of Barbecue, where I come around and you see me putting a camera in your face, just smile and take the picture, because it comes out on a really cool album on there. So, all right. What else? What's going on with you, Steven? There's some stuff I don't know if you want to bring it up or what, but you got some family stuff going on, man.
Yeah. I'm everybody knows that I'm a North Texas guy, born and raised. So I've been in Wiley all my life. I'm 45 years I've been here. And
damn.
Just bought in the same location, live in the same town. I live 1.5 miles from where I grew up right now. So, but just bought a house in Magnolia. So
hold on. You're living in the house you grew up in right now?
No, I live 1.5 miles from that house.
Oh, 1.5 miles. I got you.
1.5 miles. So
yep.
I can throw rocks at my parents' house from my house. So
awesome.
Yeah. But just bought a new house. Moving this weekend, so I'm going to be moving closer to barbecue, really and truly, and everything else. So yeah, big event. So I've been slowed down a little bit on cooking for me. So I haven't cooked in like over 2 months because I was getting the house ready to go. So getting back on the saddle and walking in ribs for me was a great time. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good times.
So you're moving to me, man. You're coming down here towards me.
I'm right by you.
Magnolia, which is right on the other side. We're right here. That's where Bill is. Bill and you are going to be in Magnolia. A couple damn good cooks representing Magnolia now.
Bill's like 2
What's up,
miles
Margie?
from me, I think now.
You're how many miles?
2 miles.
2 miles from me or Bill?
From Bill.
Okay, from Bill. 2 miles from Bill. I haven't been to. Bill has not invited me over to his new house yet. I know Bill's watching.
Maybe Bill don't like you that much, really and truly.
I know. He has not had me over yet. Yeah, Bill is right there. I was a one walk team as well. Bill has a lot of footage. He said he'll be posting it on his YouTube channel tonight. His channel's phenomenal. He's been posting lots of videos. I love him, Bill. Keep him coming, man. It's pretty awesome. We got some new people in the comments. Tung Win. If you can find Tongues. What's up, Margie? How are you? Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Corby Simpkins. There's Tung. Tung is going to be airing on the Food Network. I think it's May 11th. So about a week, less than a week away. He's going to be on the Food Network on the latest season of Barbecue Brawl. Pretty sure he's on Team Bobby. So Tung, congratulations. We can't wait to see how you do. We're excited for that. But Tung is one of the guys that brought me to Hogs for the Cause, which is another great event. So I don't know if you guys know what I've been doing. I haven't really doing a lot of cook-offs. I've been doing kind of more event type stuff. So hopefully, I don't know how this season's going to shake out for us. 2 years ago, I did 37 contests. Last year, we only did 17. This year, I've only got 6 at the moment. We still got plenty of time to do it till the end of the year. So I don't know how it's going to shake out, but we're just kind of taking it as it go. Diane and I have decided, baseball is more important. So we kind of stepped away for the first part of the season. However, summertime, they're not playing baseball. So maybe you'll see me out there. I just hate cooking in the summer, Steven. Too freaking hot, bro.
You got to do it, though.
You got to do it.
You got to do it. You got to suck it up. Let's go.
Jared McCrory. What's up, Jared? Jared with a big GC. Moving does slow the cook-offs down a lot. Yeah. Jared with the big GC will be saying your name a little later, or Ty will be. All right. Are you ready? Yes, Margie. Hey, speaking of Margie Henson and their big Rosenke cook-off, I haven't seen on the calendar. Is that still happening, Margie? Put it in there. I don't know if the Rosenke cook-off is I was looking for it because I was thinking it was in the summertime, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's do it. You ready to get our guest on, man?
Let's go.
What do you know about this guy? You know a lot, right? Y'all hang out.
Jason's hangs out with me. We all hang out together. So Jason's a great guy, man. Jason is one of those quiet guys that doesn't say much. But I tell you what, Jason is the smartest guy. Jason don't drink. So that whole thing about shut up and listen, that's all Jason does. Is he just sits back and takes little notes on the side over here when everybody else is drinking around. We're sitting around drinking and sharing stuff. Jason's taking notes and it's paying off for him. He's been walking a lot. He walked first place brisket in Weatherford, first place chicken now. I mean, the guy's killing it right now. He's doing great things right now, and he's a great guy to be around, man. Him and his family all together. Chrissy's great. His daughter Ella's great. So they're all great people, man. He's a great guy. So very excited for him and see where it's going.
Let me give him his props right now. Jason McKiddy with Animal House BBQ. He's got 5 contests in CBA. He not only does CBA, he does the Rib Cook-Off Association. He's been doing some KCBS. He lives up north, but this man is coming after my Cock King trophy back there. I was 2025. He's coming for it. He's got 5 contests in CBA, and his chicken placements are: he was 5th at the Barnyard State Championship. He was 2nd at the El Campo KC event. And then his next 3 are all first place. Walnut Springs, the 6th annual Texas BBQ Blowout. That was in Paris. You know a little bit about that, Steven. And he topped it off this past weekend in Fort Worth at the Blues Hog Stay Saucy Barbecue Showdown with a big first place chicken. We're talking about our guest of the evening, Mr. Jason McKiddy with Animal House BBQ. Bring him on, Ty. What is going on, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right, you got to liven up, my man. I did all of that. You can't pull a Carl Davis on me and say, "Yep," after every question.
Hey, he told you I was a quiet guy.
I did hear that, but I also see your TikToks, and they're not so quiet. You got a little swag to you, man. Congratulations on the big call, man. Talk about your season so far. First off, first time guest to the show. I love having first timers on there. You know, I'm all about bringing people that aren't showcased on other shows, but you have absolutely deserved this deal. Shout out to Chris Hatcher, because he said, "Man, have you had Jason on yet?" It's like, no. I was like, that guy's just killing it. So Hatch has got his eye on you, and so he brought that over to me, and so congratulations, you absolutely deserve this. But I appreciate what you're doing out there on the circuit. But please introduce yourself. Tell us everybody where you're from. Talk about your team, your family, and everything, because we've enjoyed watching this growth. You know, I think you're 3 years in, maybe, if that.
Yeah. So I actually cooked my first cook-off in 2022. Probably did 3 or 4 that year, and then the next year I did maybe 4 or 5. But yeah, I consider this probably my 3rd year cooking, kind of more full-time. Since 2024, I think we did like 10 contests, and we try to do 10 or 12 a year after that. I live about an hour south of Fort Worth, a little town called Copperell, a couple hundred people, little place.
Damn.
So pretty much everywhere we go is traveling. We don't get a ton of cook-offs around here, but we try to get to what we can. Try to do about 1 a month. We haven't done 10 CBAs in a year yet, so we're trying to do that this year, just so I can get the full, cumulative scoring and all that, and see how that goes coming after that chicken title. So
I like it. You should.
We bring the wife and kid to all the cook-offs. They're big supporters, and we have fun, man. We're just out here hanging out. We have our buddies, Steven here, and hang out with Chris Bittner. He's my brother-in-law. He actually lives next door to us here. And Hatch also. Hatch has been a big help to me since the beginning. So I appreciate him bringing me up to you.
Well, we'll see what this Mount Rushmore and your barbecue homies shake up with here a little later in the show. But yeah, you have been. Who do you like to set up, Net? But who's in your group there? Because everybody has their little group. I remember seeing you guys in Weatherford. It was you and Stephen White. I think Hatch was there at the time. Bittner. It's a good group. It's a good fun group. You guys up north. You Dallasites. Although Hatch will hate me saying that, but yeah, there's a lot of talent up there in Dallas. Even though we don't like to admit it down here, but there's a lot of talent. You guys are bringing the heat up there for sure.
Yeah, that's the crew. Bittner's my brother-in-law. My wife is his wife's sister, so we always set up next to them. They like to be together, and we like to hang out, and then try to set up next to Steven too. Hatch has a couple of different friend groups he runs with, so sometimes he's with us, sometimes he's not, but we always try to hang out. But
he's worn around.
Yeah, but that's the core group.
Very good, very good. Steven, jump in whenever you want to. But let's talk about so when did you this is your 3rd year, like you mentioned. The first year you kind of learn a little bit, right? So you kind of go in there. You have a really good group of guys that you just kind of mentioned to lean on. But when did it start when did you start honing in on what you wanted to do, and as far as Animal House BBQ and your flavor profiles? Because like I mentioned, you've been doing very well, and not only this year, I feel really like just last year too.
Yeah, it's been mostly, it's kind of turned around this year. In Paris, that was the first cook of the scoring year, and we RGC.
And your first what?
First RGC.
There it is.
Nice.
That was a big one. So
yeah,
I feel like we kind of figured some stuff out around that time, and we've just been kind of honing it now. And the chicken has been, I've been top 10 chicken pretty much from the close to the beginning, but I've tweaked some stuff here recently, and it's just been first, second, first. I mean, 5th in Weatherford, but that's a crapshoot. We've just been nailing it. It's been great.
Let's keep on this chicken talk real quick. But you said did it just come to you? Your recipe hit from the get, or what? What's going on there?
Yeah, so I mean, even the original recipe I did, it did well, regularly top 10. And then most of the people will see, I tag Doodle Q when I hit a big chicken, and I started using their stuff, I think in Paris. And so since then it's picked up. And I actually also at that same time, I forgot one of my finishing ingredients. And so I tried something else. I thought it made it taste weird. I didn't love it, but it hit first place. And then ever since then, I've been using that finishing process, and it's been awesome since then. So I feel like I really figured something out there.
Very cool. Bullfrogs barbecues in the house. We don't want you to disclose any recipes here, but how about techniques? Like, what are you cooking on for chicken? I feel somebody corrected me the other day. Well, I saw Fred post videos like chicken's one of the easiest things to cook out there. I don't know about that, Fredo. And there's some other, because to me, it's one of the most finicky things to cook out there, especially some judges are used to a drier type of chicken. Me personally, I don't like to turn in something like that. I'm also pulling it a little earlier than some may. So to me, it's more of a finicky thing. Some days you're first place chicken, some days you're 25th out of 38, right? So it all just matters. It all just kind of shakes out. So to me, it's kind of like what type of people you have judging, just like any contest or any kind of meat. But I feel like everybody's grown up freaking with their dad burning chicken in the backyard, and so I feel like that is a harder one to please a majority of judges. I don't know how you feel about it.
I feel like it's been one of the easier ones for me just because it came naturally. Chicken and ribs both from the beginning have been pretty good for me. I've struggled with pork and brisket and kind of turning brisket around lately, but still struggle with pork. But chicken has been, for me, it's been automatic, really. I've been doing the same thing. I've tweaked the recipe a little bit here and there, but cooking process has been pretty much the same. I cook on a Weber. Done that since the beginning, pretty much because that's all I had. I'm kind of a secondhand pit guy. I used secondhand pits since I started. I started out on.
Love it.
I don't know if you remember Bittner's first black pit, his offset that he pulled before he got the big orange one. That was the first one I started on. It was sitting out behind the barn when he got the orange one, and I asked him if I could use it, cleaned it up, and started cooking on it. Since then. Since I got in the trailer, I had to leave that at home, and I've got some drums, but secondhand drums. I got one from Hatch. I got one from Bittner, and been using those. And I've got the Pit Boss too that after I start everything on the drums, I'll finish it off in the Pit Boss. So. But yeah, awesome. Chicken's on the Weber.
Chicken's on the Weber. That's a good one. How hot are you cooking with the Weber?
I usually try to cook about 350. I'll get the fire up to about 400. By the time I put the meat on there, it's about 350. I like to run it around there. If it gets up closer to 400, I'm fine with that too. Somewhere in there. So
it's like about a 45 to an hour long cook for you, huh?
Yeah, a little over an hour usually.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Steven, again, jump in whenever you want. If you got anything to add, please do. Well, talk about your cook, man. This past weekend. I know the big chicken call has got to be huge for you, and that's the first category. You probably are feeling pretty good about that. But how'd you feel going into there? I always like to ask guys at a contest, if you see me, I'm like, hey man, if you get one call, what's it going to be in today? What's your favorite? What did you think your best one was that you turned in, that you threw at the judges? And would you have said chicken on Saturday?
I did. I like the chicken. I like the chicken. I like the ribs. Ribs were actually my favorite turn in, and they did the worst out of all of them. But pork wasn't there, and I knew that. And brisket, the burn ins were good. Slices weren't great. That's usually my story. But yeah, I knew the chicken was good, and I knew the ribs were good, but they just didn't like the ribs. Trying to tweak the tenderness a little bit on the ribs. I've been getting them a little over, I think, and so I try to pull it back a little bit and I nailed what I was trying to do, and I thought it was good, but they were maybe a little tight.
Huh. What do you? I mean, I take mine to 212. I don't know what your guys are doing. I don't know if that's that seems over or what, but it seems to work. So
no, it's usually somewhere around that. I cook more on a timeline on the ribs than I do to temp. That's the way I've done it from the beginning. So if I want to tighten them up a little bit, I'll pull the timeline back. But somewhere
5 hours for me.
Yeah,
5 hours.
Yeah, I cook them. I do 4 hours.
I run on an offset though, so I just run on my offset. I run 5 hours on my offset.
Head says he pulled his ribs a little back this week too. That's a joke because he hated. He knew they were tight. He knew they were tight going in there, and it cost him up there for sure. Michael Ward 220. Yeah, I don't think you're going 220 on that Waltney. That's a little hot. That's a little hot. Real quick, circle back on this chicken. Are you? I'm going to tell you if you're going to win chicken this year. I'm going to tell you right now by the answer of this question.
Okay.
Are you team wingtip or team no wingtip?
You're not going to like it.
No, you're not going to like it. Apparently.
Team wingtip.
You're not going to win chicken. You're not going to win chicken. I'm just saying.
You know, if I pull one out of the bag and it's missing the wingtip, I'm not throwing it in the trash, but I prefer to have it. I think it looks better. I know it's a controversial subject, but
it's not. Yeah. I make it controversial. It's not controversial. People, you can win with it. You can win without it. Cook's a hazard. Team no wingtip. Yes, he might win chicken. He might come out.
Wingtip guy.
You know, right now we're at the Kentucky Derby. Oh no, we're on the racetrack right now, and we're on the racetrack, and there's a team sitting in 38th place out of a 43 field that may come back and get you. He's team wingtip. Put it in the comments. We always do this. Are you team no wingtip or team wingtip? But man,
for me, I don't care.
You don't care. You could win chicken this year, Jason. You do one little trim job at the very end of your whole process.
I'm not changing anything right now.
Snip.
You better not.
Snip.
That's what I tell them every weekend. Don't change a thing, no matter what.
Team Bud Brown is team no wingtip, just GC. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go right there. No, I'm just kidding, but kind of not kidding. I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. So ribs we talked about. Pork, man. I'm not doing so hot in pork right now. Steven, how you doing in pork right now, bro?
Man, pork is my struggle right now too. And I tried something different this weekend, and it was almost let dead last. So it was not. They did not like mine whatsoever. So.
Don't do that again.
Nope. I was 44th, and they did not like anything about it. And I loved it. I thought it was great. So there you go. Shows you what I know.
Jared McCrory, wingtips matter. Dustin Stanley, Twisted Flames. They're a badass chicken team. No wingtip. I like that. I do like that. How about you, man? How you been doing in pork?
Pork's been a struggle. I feel like I'm having a hard time nailing the tenderness on it. Tried a few different recipes. I like some flavors I put in there. Just the tenderness for me. I was taking them maybe a little too far, kind of getting them a little mushy. So I'm trying to pull it back a little bit now. And I don't know. I feel like they were a little tight this time. So still struggling with that.
Bullfrog says he's getting higher scores with no wingtip. Jared, send me a message, please, after this show. Please. There's all kinds of ways to win. There's all kinds of ways to get to the finish line of this thing. And so it's always just fun to pick people's brains and talk about what different ways to go about winning and to get up on the stage. But yeah, there's all kinds of different things here. But yeah, pork to me, I used to be one of my stronger categories, but I feel like a lot of teams are figuring it out and maybe leaving some of us behind. But as long as it doesn't kill you at a contest, you can still do well. Brisket, you mentioned that your burn ends are always kind of stronger than your slices.
Yeah.
What's the process? Have you turned in a full burn end box? I was talking to Josh Hale this weekend. He really wanted to do a full burn end box. I talked to Carl Davis. He's done it. I know people are arguing it. What's
did
that?
Did it hit when Carl did it?
It hit, So I'm sure, Carl cooks every weekend. I'm sure it's hit. Maybe not hit, right?
Yeah.
But it has hit. So it's just it's just different, right? So I think it's a ballsy move, just because all the judges are opening, 99% of the boxes they're going to see, or mostly, a lot of the times, 100% of the boxes are going to have at least slices in there and some burn ends. Hardly any are going to just be a full burn end box. Have you thought about doing that? Even though you always say it's generally par for the course for you to have a better burn end than slice.
Yeah, I haven't seriously considered it. I've kind of kicked it around here and there. I know some guys have done it, but no, I feel like for appearance, if nothing else, I think you need the slices in there. You need to show that you can cook that whole brisket. So,
and the box is going to be just like this much in the middle of the box. It's going to look funny to me.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to do a 16, 4, 4, and 4, right? I think that would look good. Or maybe even, I don't know about a 9, a 3, 3, and 3. That wouldn't look too hot. But I think you could do a 4, 4, and 4 and put a nice box that would, if you're going to do it visually, mentally, I can see it, have a little bit of a sliver of foil on each end and do it and do it right. Jared McCrory, I cooked a $66 choice this past weekend, turned in burnt ends only, Jared, and got second place. Congratulations, my man. $66 choice. That man, we talked about the Jared, he balls on a budget. He cooks on a budget. He balls on a budget, and he's doing very well. So, $66 choice.
Oh, hell no. He said no.
Oh, okay. He said hell no. He had slices in there too. Okay. Well, we're talking about being bold and doing a straight burn in box. I have not done that, although I'm not unopposed to doing it if my slices weren't in they just didn't taste right. Sometimes you get a slice and it's money and you feel good about it. Sometimes you get in there and it's like,
yeah, when I nail it, I nail it. Like at the barnyard, I had a first place brisket, and my wife doesn't even like barbecue that much, and she took a bite of the slice and was like, damn, that's good. So when it's good, it's good. It's just the consistency for me has been kind of a struggle on that.
He said bold was the choice brisket. Oh, can y'all see my shirt?
Oh,
Openly
gray.
Me too.
Openly gray, baby. Yeah, I saw this. Said I gotta have that shirt. Yeah. So, well, I heard you got your first RGC in Paris. Do you have a GC in your belt yet? Not yet.
That's the best finish. I got the 3rd overall at the barnyard, and so I've had a couple up there, but not a GC yet.
Carl could turn in tender air and hit. Yeah, that man's feeling it last 2 years. And it's not lucky. The guy's he's just good. He's doing it.
It's consistent.
When you cook,
he's doing it every weekend.
Yeah. That's it.
He can probably cook in his sleep.
Yeah. I think he does. He cooks half drunk sometimes. And he's still walking. He did it in Weatherford. Pretty special story there. He got hammered and killed it. He drug everybody through there. Cooks a Hazard said his first GC is coming soon. I believe that as well. We'll get you in early before you get it. So you had your RGC. How special was that moment this past weekend? Being able to go and take your family and get on that stage. Can y'all see me?
Man, yeah, that was great. I've never been to a NASCAR race live. My wife and her family used to go a lot, so she had been before, but it was fun to get to see that and cook around. I mean, all the fans that were in the infield with us, they were all coming up and checking out the pits and talking to us. It was a fun time. But yeah, getting on that stage was awesome. I've never been in anything like that. It was really cool. They had the crowd down there in front of the stage cheering us on, and it was awesome. It was a good time.
Now, that whole weekend, Steve and I kind of touched on it, but we haven't really heard your thoughts on the entire weekend. So, you haven't been doing this crazy as long as Steve and I have, or even me for sure. I've been doing it a little longer than Steven. But the venue, talk about just the whole experience of the race day experience, not the race day, the whole weekend experience.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, the place was great. They took good care of us. Tim and the Blues Hog guys were awesome, you know, with all the swag and just helping us out if we needed it. And again, like Steven said, we got up in the stands, watched the race on Sunday, and it was awesome. The whole thing was really cool.
How'd you get in the stands?
We snuck up there. Don't tell anybody.
They
had the gates open.
I talked to my boy Case, and I don't know if Case is still watching. I told him, it's like, that is the most unsecured, like major sporting event that you can go to. People were walking, people have their like legit Yeti and Arctic coolers, and they're full of beer. You can bring beer to your seat. I figured no way, because you have to, you know, I would think that's like going to be one of their biggest selling points at a NASCAR event, right? Where they're going to sell a shit ton of beer. No, you can bring it in. I don't know how much you can bring in, but you can bring your own cooler.
As much as you can carry.
Bring in as much as you want.
I brought a case in.
How shitty were you at the end of
case of beer.
How shitty were you at the end of that?
Not very.
He
wasn't bad, but he was getting tired of carrying around that big ass cooler.
Oh, Lord. Well, because we snuck in and then we didn't have seats, so we had to go to the very top. So we had to walk all the way down, and we walked to the very top of the thing and sat at the very top of the stands where there were no seats. But hey, it was all fun. But yeah, I got tired of carrying a cooler, but I had a case of beer on my back with ice. We all had coolers with drinks in them, and yeah, it's a great time. So anyone out there, that, again, you should put this on your map, because, well, like you say, Rob, what other event do you get to go to and bring your own beer and not have to buy their beer? I mean, so your cost is whatever you drink in the long run, right? Whatever you bring. So, I mean, it's a great venue and a great area to be at. It was amazing.
Well, my son, he really wanted to go, and of course my wife was there, and she's me, I would have been like, yeah, let's go, boy, let's go. Yeah. And but she's like, we don't have tickets, and so. And we were almost going to buy $300 tickets for a seat. I was like, no, we're not doing that. But yeah. And then I heard y'all were up there, and I know Laura called, was like, yeah, we just came up and we just sat down, you know, and it's cool. But y'all didn't get to ask to move at all.
No, never even saw anybody official up there.
No,
we were sitting in the seats, the season ticket holder seats, for a little bit, and then once they started filling up, we figured we need to move, so we got up to the standing room only up top, but stayed there the whole race.
So the cool thing for us is we took the truck and we went to turn in between turns 3 and 4 on that bankment that they go right before the finish line. We were right on the fence, and so we saw some really cool stuff there, and loud as all get out. It's very loud when you're that close. I mean, in the infield, you hear them. It's like, but when you're that close up on the fence, man, this thing, you hear it and feel it. It's really neat. That wasn't my first NASCAR event. I used to go to that track, and probably about 3-4 seasons, my brother had infield passes, and we'd go to that race. But it's been a while, and I don't remember being, that close and that, just that involved, right? We were pit row. We went to the infield, obviously got on the stage. That was definitely a whole new experience. So shout out again to Tim Shear and the Blues Hog crew. That was amazing. You guys put that on your calendar for sure. That is a special event, man. And so I can't wait to do it again. I'm already looking forward to it again, even though it's still a year away, but man, what a fun event for sure. All right. Did we leave anything out, Jason, that you want to talk about? Are you making rubs, sauces, classes? Are you doing any of this stuff yet?
No, maybe a chicken class coming up, but no rubs, no classes.
Already talking chicken classes.
I'm just out there having fun right now.
Heck yeah, that's what you need to do, man. So I love seeing you and your family out there. I know your kids do barbecue as well. It's pretty special, right? My kids grew up in this sport. We've seen the first class kids, the Breedens, the Hales, all kinds of kids that are just kind of grow up doing this thing, and now they're freaking world champions, some of them themselves, but they're also very competitive. So it adds a lot of spice to their competitiveness for sure. Spice.
Yeah, well, I love it because I've got a 9-year-old daughter, and whatever man she ends up with doesn't stand a chance because she can already cook better than all the boys out there. So it's gonna be fun.
Krista, this is Ella. I'm so proud of you, Daddy. There she is, right there. There she is, right there. Did you see this comment?
Oh yeah, I probably owe him that.
Hey! Don't leave me out.
Yeah, two students.
I'll come over. We'll talk chicken.
Yeah. Hey, a lot of people probably want to hear what you're doing with chicken because you are killing it for sure. Damn right I can cook. Darn right. Sorry. Darn right I can cook. Don't want to put bad words in her mouth right there. All right. Well, we're going to drop y'all down, and then we are going to do the upcoming events segment and the wrap-up recap. And then I want you guys to think about your barbecue Mount Rushmore and your barbecue homies. I know, Steven, you've done this once before, but you can revise it because, unless you have not even a photographic memory, just a really good memory, you're not going to remember it. So, because I don't. But we're going to hear both of y'all's Mount Rushmores and barbecue homies, and then we're going to rate some boxes. I know Ty's going to come in here, and if you got some boxes from the weekend, we'd love to see them. We love the up-to-date boxes up there. And, of course, if you got some chicken boxes with tips and no wing tips, we'll take them as well. So, Jason, thank you very much for sharing your story. We still got more time with you. And Steven, stick around, Steven. But Ty's going to drop you down, Jason. I'm going to take a minute here with Steven. Steven, you want to do some how are you feeling? You're not ready to kick the tires yet, are you?
No.
You're good. Do you want to do some you want to share with Ty and do the the upcoming events segment and the the wrap-up recap? Share the winners. Because Ty's going to come here, Ty. Ty will put them on the screen, and I'll cue them up. Hold on, Ty. How you doing, Ty?
Good, man. Hey, great show. That event, that makes me want to go to that event and sneak in and get up there with the Gooder gang and all the teams, man. That's fun as hell. Like I was listening to, I can't imagine what that would be like being that close, with your whole rig. If anything, it's good for the sport, man.
I don't want to tell all the secrets because I don't want them to stop it. So we'll do that offline. I'll tell you what we did, but because I don't want them to stop it where you can't go in the stands. But there's a way and it works.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, we'll just be quiet about that because I want to go next year.
Yes.
I want to go next.
We all got to go together.
Yeah, we'll go together for sure. Why wait? Let's talk chicken. Jared, as long as you talk pork, Jared's been killing it in pork last couple seasons. All right. Here's another guy that's just killing all 4 categories and beans. Carl Davis, cast iron cookers, coming off another GC. I think we're going to do that. I think Rob may have had an extra ticket. I think Rob may have had an extra ticket.
Yeah.
Maybe. No, I didn't. I had no tickets. All right. Ty, play your music, do your thing. You see them down there. I'm going to go kick the tires, and I'll be back. I'll join y'all. Do the upcoming events, and I'll join y'all for the wrap-up recap here in just a second.
Okay. Ooh. Upcoming events. There we go. All right, Rob's out of here. Hey, Gooder gang. I appreciate y'all watching. We're here with Steven. We're going to do the upcoming events. Be sure, right before we get to it, be sure and like, share, subscribe, and share with somebody so we can invite them into the Gooder gang every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Love you, TikTok. All right, Steven, we got the Watermelon Festival coming up with CBA in the Alamo, Texas. That's the state championship. And the Texas BBQ Throwdown in Hempstead, Texas. With you coming down here to Cypress in the greater Houston area, like you said earlier, you're being a part of barbecue. So that's a tactical thing for you to be down here closer?
Yeah, because right now I'm driving 4 hours every weekend, 4 to 5 hours every weekend to go to an event because there's not many up in North Texas. So yes, I'm moving closer to. Diesel's killing me. Windshield time is killing me. So let's just move closer and make it happen. So yeah.
No doubt. So just cooking Chamber of Commerce going on out there in Stockdale. That is a state championship. And over in IBCA, go ahead, Stephen.
MSCA Annual Barbecue Cook-Off, Madisonville, Texas, and Yaga's Wild Game Barbecue Galveston, Texas.
There we go. And then in Lone Star, we got the Water Valley Volunteer Fire Department Picnic Cook-Off. That's in Water Valley, Texas. And Smoke on the Water, Possum Kingdom Lake. I think I remember this one from last year. I wanted to see this place just because it's called Possum Kingdom Lake.
Oh, you never been to PK? PK?
No, I haven't.
I wonder where
No.
that is on PK. PK is awesome, so that'd be a good cook-off too.
Absolutely. In KCBS, we got the 20th annual Boss Hog State Championship in Waynesboro, Georgia, and Minnesota in May, and St. Peter, Minnesota, and the 44th Ann Kennett JC's Barbecue Cook-Off, which is a state championship in Kennett, Missouri. Or you can go to KCBS and see all the stuff they got going on. I think Rob said he wanted to join us for the wrap-up recap.
Sure, why not? Let's do it. Steven, did you read anything there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where were you?
I was taking a leak. All right, you're up. Go for it. Fire in the hole.
Great champion Carl Davis, Cast Iron Cookers, RGC Highline Barbecue. Party on the Farm, Grand Champion Jared McCoy. Good job, Barefoot.
He's in the
RGC
comments.
Patty and Johnny Dunn. Good job, Bourbon Cowboy Cookers. Blues Hog Barbecue Showdown. I wonder who that was. Oh, yeah. Bubba and Bud Brown and Rob and Diane. Good job. And hey, you had Eli there with you too to be a part of it. So that was good for you.
It was Bud and Bubba and Cole. The dog was there as well. He got that dog had the time of his life for sure that weekend, last weekend. Cinco de Mayo Barbecue Cook-Off Grand Champion Jim Fly from Sweet Heat Barbecue, the RGC Yvonne and Bobby Salazar, Team Suavecito Barbecue. They were one of my spotlight teams of the week just 3 weeks ago. Sorry I didn't do one last week. I was a little busy on Friday. But what is the IYKYK, Stephen? Do you know?
If you know, you know.
If you know,
you know.
The Cowboy Roundup, the grand champion was Earl Colbert Jr., Hillbilly Smokin'. The RGC Kevin Ebeling from Smokin' Stash. You can take the next two, my man. Go for it.
League City Lions Club Cook-Off, Grand Champion Sean Moore, Chasing More Smoke. RGC Mark Mead, Texas Star Cookers. Lexington Homecoming Barbecue Cook-Off, Grand Champion was Clay Bochetter, is that right?
Bocher?
Always complaint, Bocher maybe?
Maybe.
Always complaint. Sorry about that, Clay. I didn't mean to butcher your name up there, but
He's
RGC.
not watching, you're good.
Dwayne Buhar. Smoke. Buhar. Toxic Smoke Cookers.
I like this one, Ranch Trash Cook-Off, the barbecue cook-off. Grand champion James Garza from Republic of Q. The RGC, our friend of the show, Aaron Cruz from JWS Services. Congratulations. And we had the Sergeant VFW, cook-off, the grand champion. How about Jamie Roby flirting with disaster? And the RGC was John Riley from High Pressure Cookers. Shout out to IBCA with 6 contests last weekend. And over in the Outlaw, go ahead, Steven.
Cooking for Canines, Grand Champion Brian Irving, Big B Barbecue, good job. RGC, AJ George, Okie Folks Barbecue. AJ George is killing it right now. Brian,
How many Outlaws have you done?
Only one.
They're all around you.
Yeah, they're all around me. I drive way away and I'm a 4-meat guy. I mean, if we're gonna cook, I want to cook 4 meats. I don't want to cook 3 meats. You know?
All right.
So not bashing any organization, just I like 4 meats. I mean, I'm in CBA to cook 4 meats, and I want to cook 4 meats. I don't cook CBAs that are 3 meats either. So if you notice that, I don't go to any of them. Like Austin, I don't go to because I don't want to cook 3 meats. So I want to cook 4 meats no matter what.
Give you all the meats.
Yep.
Go ahead, Ty.
Give me all of them.
That's interesting to hear you say that because I remember when they introduced the 4th meat here, people were like, no, I just want to stay with 3. And now people are getting to the point to where that's the way it is. 4 meats, man. Like, I love that. And shout out to AJ George, with Outlaw. I was watching their podcast this past week, got on there, spread the love of the Gooder Gang, man. Like, I like what all these sanctioning bodies are doing. It's fun as hell.
Absolutely. Ty, bring up the Lone Star one. It's up to you, man. Get back in here, Ty.
Oh, yeah, and over in Lone Star, you got the Howdy Roo barbecue and chili cook-off with the grand champion was Chris Herring, and the RGC was Albert Valdez with the Dude barbecue, and the Brushy Creek cook-off, the grand champion was Alex Flores, and the RGC was Tina Reeves.
I've said it before, but if you ain't following the Dude barbecue on TikTok, make sure you do that. He's got a great TikTok channel. All right, the next one is the KCBS. There were 2. There's more, I think. There's definitely more, but you can go to kcbs.us to find them all. The the Grand American Barbecue Battle in New York. The grand champion was Smokin Hogs Barbecue out of Massachusetts. And the RGC was Boggs Hogs Barbecue, not Boss Hogs, Boggs Hogs Barbecue. The North Dakota Barbecue Championship. Our man from Houston, Blaine Hunter from Porky Butts Barbecue. He was the grand champion, and the RGC was 6 Butt Barbecue. Again, you can find all of your KCBS information on kcbs.org. All right, let's catch up on some comments here before we get back to our guest, Mr. Jason McKiddy of Animal House BBQ. There's Ella again. Why are they grayed out, Ty? Do you notice that, or is that just me over here? Bud Brown, there he was right there. Sorry,
yeah,
Ty.
I think that's one of them new features that if you've shown it on the screen, it grays it out. But like they're changing stuff every week now. I think they're trying to make the product better. So I appreciate shout out StreamYard for being our platform of choice. But be sure and like, share, and subscribe the So Smokin Gooder Show so we can get that corporate sponsor and get some better equipment.
And share. If you guys do me a favor, guys, if you guys are watching, you like what we're doing, share the show, get some more eyes on it. We appreciate you because we got a great guest and co-host on tonight. Jared McCroy, me and Rob going to go chasing watermelon again at McDade. Absolutely. We will do that. Jared loves him some watermelon out there at McDade. It was funny. And then Cooks a Hash, Steven always wants all the meats. Meatshots. That's what Meatshots said. Yeah. He wants all the meats, all 4 of them. Put them on them. All right, let's bring back Jason McKiddy back from Animal House BBQ out of Copperell, Texas. I thought there was only 1 cook out of Copperell, but no, there's 2.
There's 2
in the same family.
Bosque County covered.
I like it. Y'all got it covered. Do they have a Texan event? Because y'all could go 1 and 2 on that thing.
We've talked about it. We're trying to figure it out. Maybe you can help us, or somebody can who's listening, because I've sent emails and they haven't made them to the right place. So we'd love to put a team together for that.
All right. If you guys have any ties to the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo, the Metro, Go Texan, however it may be, what's it called? Bosque County?
Bosque, Bosque.
Yep. Bosque County. They want to talk to you. They want to get in. It's going to be a 2-man competition, 2-team comp. No, I'm just kidding. There'll be more out there, but let's get them out there. Let's get them a spot. All right. So y'all watch the show. Y'all know what we do here. This time for the barbecue Mount Rushmore. Shout out to Jared McCrory. He approached me probably about 3 years ago now and said, you know what we'd like to see? I'd like to see some Mount Rushmores up here. So these are people that you put on your barbecue mountain. Tie. Let's play some music. Feels like it's a little slow here. Let's play some music here. But the barbecue Mount Rushmore are 4 people on your mountain. People that have inspired you, maybe helped you along the way, helped you somehow on your barbecue journey that you want to put up on your own personal Mount Rushmore. And then you get a 5th one, not quite on the mountain, but they're in the bottom of the mountain at the gift shop, and they get a cool little bobblehead like those 2 right there. We got Buddy Northrup and Cesar Mejia on there right now. I love those. So we'll let the guest go second because Steven's already done this. Steven, let's do it. Let's put yours back up there, man. You can change it too. May have changed in the last year.
Oh, it's definitely changed.
All right, it's definitely changed. I like it. Let's hear it, man. Let's hear it.
Mine's going to be my brother, Randy White. About much y'all know him. He got me into cooking, so I wouldn't even have be doing this without him. Robert Smith has really helped me a lot of ways too. Aaron Leslie is one of those guys that he's helped me. And Rob, I got to put you in there now. Rob's gave me a lot of good pointers and really helped me when I was struggling some things. You gave me just some little pointers that changed the way for me. And then last but not least, I'm going to say Bill Purvis. Bill is also one of those guys that he's always helping out, man. He's always listening to you and giving you little bits and pieces here and there. So those are them.
Thank you, man. That's awesome. Appreciate it. That's means a lot to me. I love it when I hear people put anybody on the Mount Rushmore, especially whenever you get to hear your name called. So thank you, man. I appreciate it, and I love doing that. I do this show to help people on there, so it's pretty special when you hear that. Okay, Jason McKiddy, who's on your Mount Rushmore? And
Number one
bobblehead, by the way. I love those.
Number one spot goes to Chris Bittner. I wouldn't be cooking without him. Followed him around for a long time before I started. He's the homie, he's the neighbor, he's the brother-in-law, he's the mentor, the sensei, he's everything. So he's number one. And then for number two, we're going to go with the other half of that Cooks at Hazard team, Wendy Bittner. She hasn't necessarily helped me a lot with the cooking process, although she has given me some tips here and there because she keeps her ear to the ground. But, I may put 5 or 6 cook-offs on the calendar for the year, and I could do another 5 or 6 because she says I need to do them, and she says I need to do them, I go. So she's on there. Number 3 is Mr. Stephen White.
Wow.
He's helped me out a lot. This guy, you can walk in his trailer at any time, watch what he's doing. You could watch him cook. You could watch him put together his injections. He'll give you tips. I mean, just a good dude. And number 4 on there is going to be Chris Hatcher, Hatch's BBQ. He's helped me out a lot too. I was struggling in brisket, a couple years ago, and he let me sit there and watch him finish his brisket. Won't give away any of his stuff because he keeps it pretty close to the vest, but just watching him do that, I started getting calls after that, and I wasn't getting any before. So he's on there. And then gift shop, we're going to go with Robert Smith. I know a lot of people put him on there. He's a great dude. He's the all-star. He's what we all want to be. And you can learn a lot just from hanging around with him around the campfire. So he's
what a great list. You got Chris Bittner, Wendy Bittner, Stephen White, Chris Hatcher.
Appreciate that, Jason.
Yes,
that's
sir.
awesome. And like I mentioned at the top of the show, Stephen, you are very helpful, man. You are friendly. You're out there, and you definitely don't turn away anybody when they come over. That means a lot to a lot of newer cooks out there. So I appreciate you as well, Stephen. Thank you very much for being that guy on the barbecue world, because there are some out there, not so much crazy, but there's still some out there that aren't that friendly or approachable.
I agree.
Yeah, so
I agree.
All righty then, or you got to pay for it.
Yeah.
So
and that goes for anyone on the show that's watching. If you don't know me, come introduce yourself. If you're a new cook, man, I love to help new cooks out. So come ask me whatever. I'll tell you whatever, as these guys said. So I'm always available. So if you don't know me, come to my trailer. If you drink, we'll do a shot together. We'll talk about whatever. I have a heart for new cooks because I feel like this. How do we grow our sport bigger if we don't help new guys out? Because they come and just get their butts kicked by veteran cooks, and then they don't want to come back again. And that's not, it's not all the way fair. We want to do that. So, anybody has any struggles, man, hit me up. I've had tons of people hit me up Messenger, message me, or Facebook, and hey, can you help me with this? And I'll give you pointers. I mean, I'll try to do the best I can for you. So 100%, man. I have a heart for new cooks. So we need to grow our sport more and more. I mean, 30-team cook-offs, we want 100-team cook-offs, right? So it's more fun for everybody.
100%, and it's not getting any cheaper either.
Exactly.
Especially traveling, that's gonna, they're talking about the Memorial Day weekend and the cost to travel and stuff like that. But that's just people that travel, 2 times, 3 times a year. As barbecuers, we're traveling quite a few weekends a year, right?
Every other weekend.
And not only that, we're hauling a trailer, so it's not kind to the the gas mileage, and so any way we can help out to have you a little success, because it's a kick in the nuts when you go out there and spend all this money and we had a second time cook team behind our trailer, sweet lady, sweet mom and son. They were competing. This was their second, and I was I offered many times, if y'all need any help, please let me know. I'm on the board here. I can help you. We can do that. And unfortunately, they really didn't ask for help. They're still new. They maybe were shy or whatever, but I kept offering, and it was their, they didn't do so hot, but it was their second time, and I hope they don't get discouraged is my point. So it's crazy. Try paying for diesel here in Australia. Yeah. I don't even know. Isn't that closer to the Strait of Hormuz? I don't know. Who knows? All right. Let's talk about our barbecue homies. This is a fun part of the show too. These are people you want to set up to, and if they were out of your Mount Rushmore, or maybe even family, I wouldn't. Not allowed. If Eddie were here, he'd deny it. So I'll deny it for Eddie. But yeah. These are, thank you, Lance. I appreciate that. Yeah, they were very sweet people, and they tried to help them as well. I got to meet Lance this weekend. Super nice people. His wife and my wife are like twins. They really were. They had the same color hair, same skin tone. It's crazy. Anyway, the barbecue homies, man, these are somebody you want to set up next to. Maybe you talk to during the week about barbecue. Maybe just people, who your homies are. Who's your top homie? And you get one in the Eddie Morales gumball machine. Almost your barbecue homie. If they don't answer, that's the next person you're calling. Oh, Steven, go ahead, bro. My bad.
Well, number one is Chris Bittner, and then my reserve would be Big E Barbecue, Eric Arnold.
Did you get your shots inspired from Big E Barbecue?
Yes.
That was good. You brought that over on the days all ran together, but you brought that over one of the days.
Yeah. That didn't come from Big E.
Chris Bittner getting love tonight. I love it. He's a solid dude. Him and Wendy, great people. My wife loves Wendy, and I love hanging out with them. They're a lot of fun. All right, Jason, barbecue homie. Gumball.
Might have to buck the system here a little bit, because these two guys that I mentioned on the Mount Rushmore, if they're not at a cook-off, I don't want to be there. So it's Bittner and it's Stephen White, and that's it'd be disrespectful to say anybody else. Stephen in particular, I'm a quiet dude, a little socially awkward, maybe somebody might say, but he won't let you be that way. He's just, from day one, he's tried to be my friend and just try to make me feel comfortable. And
I'll hold you and kiss you no matter what. Won't I?
He lifts me up in the air at awards, man. I mean, what the hell? I can't say anybody else.
It don't bother me.
No, Steven is awesome. I saw him giving hugs this weekend. People walking. We always love people like that. That's for damn sure. Yeah, Bittner, not Whitner. Mr. Bittner in the house. We know what you meant, Ty. We know you're still the best in the business, Ty. Don't worry about it. Ty, get in here, man.
What's going on? I love hearing the barbecue homies and the Mount Rushmores, because
I'm just thinking about it. Let's get a refresher. Who's your barbecue homie out there? Don't say me.
My barbecue homie is Tom Clark with JC's Good Old Boys. He got me into the barbecue game, and he's meant a lot to me as a friend. Like, it's just the people that you meet that you become lifelong friends just because you may happen to park next to him at a cooking event. I just happened to go to the VFW that he basically has helped run for the last decade. So, big barbecue homie there in real life. And then on my Mount Rushmore, not in any order necessarily, but Dennis Butterworth, just because he's a veteran. I love what he's done. Robert Rocha, because I really appreciated what you did with a kids queue. You were a mentor. I think I asked you to be a mentor last minute, and that kid the kid Aiden that you helped still in the barbecue. They live right down the street from me. Yes. Awesome. And okay, so who did I say? Dennis, Rob, definitely Tom Clark, because he got me into barbecue, and then Belle Clark because she helped me promote an event. I got to be a promoter, and I got to bring a bunch of events to the Tomball VFW with Candy Baines, who, in my opinion, best promoter that CBA ever had. And then Jen Lee now, getting to see her, like, promotion of events. I mean, you're at fucking Texas Speedway, man. This shit's awesome. So my Mount Rushmore keeps growing, but yeah, I love the veteran interjection into this. So
speaking of Jen Lee, I think we're gonna have her on. It might be next weekend.
Yeah, and then she's coming. Yeah, she's coming on my show the next day after Danny Dietz goes up for registration.
I gotta check my notes, but is it next weekend I'm gonna have her?
I'll have to double check too, man. It's we do this live. We just
terrible,
man. We don't ever plan shit.
We're terrible. But Jen Lee, we're gonna be talking Danny D's Memorial Classic here real soon, and the boys from 360 Barbecue. They're gonna be at Memphis in May next weekend, doing a live show from there with us. So we're gonna be checking in with the Memphis in May crew. That's next week. Anyway, I'll touch on that here in just a little bit. What a great list, guys. You guys had a great list. Both of you guys, great people, great mentors. It's obviously helped both of you guys in the barbecue world because you guys are very successful. And Jason, I know that GC is coming real soon, brother. You guys just keep that up. And man, the only thing I got to tell you, Jason, just clip the tip and you'll be fine. You'll be fine, brother. You will be fine. All right. Let's get some. Did we touch on everything before we get to the rate my boxes? Because this is a fun part. Jason, I know you have seen this. We show a box. We'll let the Gooder Gang chime in for just a minute, but not too long. So let's go through some boxes, Ty. I know we got some boxes, right, brother? He's giving me the thumbs up. Yes, we do. All right. This is a brisket box, obviously, but this is a Australasian Barbecue Society box. But we're still going to rate it on the CBA scale of 10, excellent, 9, very good, 8, fair, 7 is poor, and personal. Peter Armendariz, I got to see him briefly. If my memory serves right, it was late. I gave him a wristband, but he was there. I didn't see him on Sunday. Did not see him on Sunday. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. Pete's in here with a 9, first in. Get nothing for it, but you are first in. Brian Stewart's in the house. 9. Brian sent me a message. I don't know where my phone is. I'll have to check it out. Scott Fish, 10. I'll go first on this box. Lucas, we need phone boxes so you can't always tell their mom. Well, I didn't know you were the only one sending them in, Lucas. Corby Simpkins gives it a 10. Not that because I know it's yours, but because it is freaking perfect in my opinion. It lined up completely across from left to right. It is not chopped. Full slices. You trimmed it well from the get-go. The burnt ends are perfectly symmetrical, especially the 4 on the left. The ones on the right. I understand how that happens with the little wave here. That to me is a great looking brisket box. I'll give that a 10, my man. Jason, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd give it a 10 too. I love it. The trim looks great. Looks beautiful. I want to eat it.
I love the spacing too of the kale, how pushed back it is. See the little green up there? It pops. Steven, go ahead.
I'm 10. I love it. I'd take that box any day and turn it in.
He said the right front burn in killed my life. Hey, but I hope it didn't affect you because we just gave it a perfect 10 here, Ty. And that's how you start a Rate My Box segment. Great job, Lucas, out of Australia, the Australasian Barbecue Alliance, the ABA. I have comments. I'll let Jason go first. Steven second. I'll go third. First, the Gooder Gang has to chime in just for a moment. We'll wait on them. While we're waiting for a couple of these, without giving your score, is there anything that pops out straight ahead?
Yeah, which got the tip. Got the tip. And I wish they'd sauced the leg down there a little bit better.
You know what? I said if you're going to leave a tip, I better see it burnt. And I like that, actually. I'm not just saying that to be funny. I like seeing a darker tip because it tells me the bird has been cooked. All right, Jared, 9. Smoking D's, 9. Scott Fish, what's up? Welcome to the show, my brother. 9. Cooks of Hazard, 10 because of the tip. Oh, he likes the tip. 10, I like it. The thing that sticks out to me is this chicken has missed leg day. Do better, chicken. You got to work out a little bit on this leg here. But go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, I'd go 9. I think the sauce is not quite as smooth as I like it, and also that shape where the leg is a little weird. There's not much you can do about that, but yeah, give it a 9.
All right, Steven.
A 9 for me too, man. I wish the end of it, you can sauce that right there at the end and cover that little tip up a little bit, but the leg is weird. I give it a 9. It's pretty chicken though.
It's pretty chicken. I like the color. I like to see a little. Even the bass boating's okay. Like I mentioned about the tip, it's okay. If you're gonna have a tip, I like this right here. It's not covering a lot of the breasts. There's the ones that I hate that I think affect you are the ones that just cover. They come straight across, right? So they come straight across the breast. This one's not doing it. I don't like seeing. There's not a lot of definition in this bird. It just looks like a blob of chicken with a little leg on here. I know Jason said you can't really control that. You can a little bit. You can pull that leg down and get a little more definition before you start cooking it. That's what I would have done at the prior before cooking this deal. That said, I'll give it a 9. I like the color. I like a little bit about it, but not going to kill it. It's a 9. All 9s here. All right. At least we're consistent, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Demerit, second chicken at Goldway 2 weeks ago. See? What do we know? You got some kind judges. I'm sure it tastes good, bro. I'm sure it tastes great. The leg is weird, says Brian Stewart. Big ass wing on this one. That's skip leg day, but
it worked out.
That iron on them.
I work out
on them wings. Hatcher with a 9 on there. All right, Corby with a 9. All right, next box. Steven, you go last on this one. I'll go first, and then Jason will go second. But not yet. All right, Gooder Gang, let's see y'all's scores here. Scott Fish with an 8. Cooks a Hazard 9. James with a 10. Lucas 9.25 because I can't. Jared McCrory 10. I said I'd go first on here. I agree with you saying, Scott. Burn ends look a little dark, but they are called burnt ends. Oof, I'm struggling here. It's a high 9, low 10. I'll round up to be. Here's what. If the burn ends were in a box, that is a straight 10 all day long. Straight 10, perfectly shingled down, cascaded, however you want to say it, perfectly trimmed. Do I kill it for the burn ends? I will not. I'll give it a 10. I agree with you, Lance. That's kind of what I was leaning there. But I'll still give it a 10 here. I'll let my guests go here. I think I said Jason next.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I'm probably going down to a 9 though. Just the burn ends are a little too dark. The slices are great, perfect trim. I like the color. They should have took their spatula and evened up those burn ends too. I was having that problem. I go back and look at my pictures, and I was doing the same thing. So I was getting 9, so I'll give you a 9.
It's got a nice smile to it right there.
Yeah.
Steven.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 9. The same thing. Those burn ends, straighten them up, and that's a pretty box to me. I don't even mind if they're burn up. I just don't like that they're not straight.
Okay. And that's what we're doing. We're trying to get appearance 10s, right? Right. That's should be your Hatcher says slices are sexy, straighten up the burn ends, and perfect. Yeah. Still a 10. See, I agreed with Hatch, or Hatch agreed with me, whatever you want to say it. Everything else everybody else gives it a 9 for the most part. Jared gave it a 10. Hatch gave it a 10. James Ritchie gave it a 10. I gave it a 10. Everybody else with a 9. Nobody killed it, so you're still doing good here. All right, next. This is a KCBS box. Mike, are you giving the chicken a 10 or the brisket a 10? Because you came in hot and fast, bro. Hot and fast. Was that a chicken or the brisket a 10? We'll wait for the Gooder Gang to chime in here. I'll let the man that's coming after the Cock King trophy go last here. I'll go first. Then Steven can go second again here. Scott Fitch with a 9. Kind of sexy. What's your score, Brian? Bubba Hargrave, GC this past weekend at this Blues Hog. That's a 9. The kale is killing the look. Yeah, it's not trimmed out. 10, but I'm biased. 10, very symmetrical and solid. 9. All right. I said I go first, right? I will say, I do not like the little sprouts of kale that is coming up at the front. Trim that up just because. And honestly, you're probably not going to see it because we're looking at a straight up shot. You're probably not going to get that view. I do like the color of this chicken here. I can see some finishing dust on here. I'm fine with. I'm not loving these wings. They look a little light for me on that. So I'm going to give it a 9. I can't give it a 10. Sorry. I know who it is. I'm going to give it a 10. Go ahead, Steven. I mean a 9. I'm going to give it a 9. Excuse me.
I'm going to give it a 9. The kale, like you say, the back chicken is, you can see where we're putting the wings in and messed the sauce up on it. Just not a little bit of more detail. I think a little slow down just a little bit, and it could have been a 10 for me, but just a little more paying attention to detail to me.
Yep. Jason?
I think as a judge off the street, I probably would have gave them a 10, but as a cook looking at it, it's a little dark for me. I don't like that you can see the dust. I think you should figure out a way to get it in the sauce or something where it doesn't show. I wouldn't kill them for the kale, but it's a 9 for me overall.
I do see, and this is kind of what drew my attention as well. I saw Sam. I think Sam mentioned it, and Micah mentioned it as well. The knuckles. At the trim, you can fix that because I do cook wings in my box, so I'm trimming those pretty far down. But also before you sauce, you can also fix that. If they're going to poke out, just take your shears and cut that sucker before you sauce it, and that wing would have looked a ton better. You can like trim that up. It would have been a perfect looking wing, but every single one of them, if you go up and down this box here, has that up there. So Lucas, I know this was yours because you're biased. You said that, and this is an Australasian box. Yeah, man, trim that up at the very beginning, or before you sauce, you can still trim it up, then sauce. It would have been perfect. So 9 for all of us, I believe we said. Next. That's a 7. Golly. What the hell is that?
Too much pepper.
I love it. That was Jaybird, by the way. Look at too much pepper. That's too
much pepper.
Dude.
Spicy.
Keep that Keep that when we see too much pepper. There's pepper right there. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. I think we're all studying this one pretty good because we are being quiet here. I'll go first on this one, guys. Whoever wants to go second, y'all can take the lead here. Brad Stewart, 8. Jared McCrory, 9. Come on, Gooder Gang, do your thing. Let's go. Let's go. While they're chiming in, I'll come back to those scores right now. This brisket. Let me go on the on what I'm looking at right now. I'm looking at the. I'll go to the top. The top. I know that's a shade of light that's hitting a thing that's poking down on the 7th brisket, second to the end here. I'm not going to kill it. It's just something that drew my attention. I can tell this is a tender brisket. It looks tender. It does not look dry. It looks like it's something I want to eat. But, and I'm okay with fat on a brisket, but I do not like this stringy fat that's sitting here right here. I would have trimmed that off. It's not this is doing nothing for you. It's not a good texture. It's not a good bite. I would have trimmed that sucker off right there and it'd have been a perfect 10. I almost want to give it an 8 for that because it's right up front, but I'm going to give it a 9. Everything else about this box is good. You can do some better foil action. You can go to my TikTok. There's a foil deal that I got from Aaron. There's a foil tutelage where that thing's going to be perfect. Easy peasy, perfect. Go ahead. Who wants to go next?
I'm the same as you. I give it a generous 9. You could have gave it an 8 just because of that fat. I mean, that makes me angry. You had a good trim. Your brisket looks good. You should have cut that fat off. It doesn't look appealing, but we'll give it a 9.
Front 2 should have been in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. Cook wise, I'm going to give it a 9. A guy off the street, that's a 10. I think they like to eat that. I don't think they mind that. But I think as a cook, I would not do that, and I think that's a 9 cook wise. But I think you take a random guy off the street, and he's going to think that looks amazing.
I bet that has a great pull, though. Don't you?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know,
it's like a good brisket.
Yeah.
I don't think a
them
man
brains.
off the street's gonna like it, but I as a cook, I don't like it. I like especially the front one. Flatten that first one so it's flat. It looks better to me.
Micah, we got toenails that we say on the show, and now brains. I like it.
Okay. Yeah.
Clean them brains up, boys. Good job, Micah. We got brains now. Add that to the vernacular of the So Smokin' Gooder Show. Did I use that word correctly? I think so. And then we have toenails. I know we have other stuff that we say on this show, but brains are now part of the vernacular and viscosity.
It's part of our lexicon.
Lexicon. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Ty. That's why you're the best in the business. All right. Brains are now part of our lexicon. I got to look that up after the show. All right, next. Oh, did we? Would you? I'm sorry. We gave it 8s, right? 7, 9. I gave it 9. I gave it
9. We all gave it 9.
Yeah, we all gave it 9.
Y'all been real quiet in the last couple boxes I put up. Are you guys still there?
We're still here. We're studying.
Hey, Gooder Gang, if you're out there and you want to get your box put on here, we'll do. I don't know how many more. We're going to do a couple more. send them to Martin Ty Cobb on Facebook, and we'll get your boxes right on.
Scott Fish, I like it. First in, 8.
Yeah.
Y'all know Scott? Scott's a new name to the show. Is this one of y'all's peeps?
Nope,
No.
no.
All right. What's up, Scott? Foil tonight is on point. I didn't agree with the last foil that you said that, though. This one is way better. Cook's a Hazard, 8. Brian Stewart, 8. Stephen White, I'll let you go first. Jared McCrory with a 7.
I got to go an 8. The slices are not symmetrical. The front slice looks way thin, and I don't even know what's going on there. The ends are crumbly. You can see they tried to cut it, and it started falling apart, so then they went to block it last minute. Just clean up some of that stuff and make it look more. You should have just left that. You had enough slices in there. You could have left that front slice out. You didn't even need it, and it just made it look uglier with that front slice in there to me. So I'm going to go 8.
Yeah, same here.
You're going to go 8 as well. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to go with 8. I think you need to get some help with your trim for sure. The slices look a little thick too. I would have cut them thinner. I think I can see some knife marks on those back few slices, so maybe a little better knife. It's not terrible, but yeah, I give it an 8.
I see what the boys are talking about with the uneven slice thickness. And I can't tell if you're doing this for what Steven said. Maybe it was crumbling on the side, so you trimmed it off, and maybe you trimmed it thicker because it was crumbling to save it a little bit here. Like everybody said about that front slice, it is just drawing my eyes. You do not need it. Everything else looks symmetrical other than the size of the thickness here. It's also a little dark. That could be lighting. I do like the foil. I do like that it's perfect in the middle. I'm not going to kill it. I mean, maybe. An 8's not going to hurt. I mean, not going to help you. So I'm going to give it an 8 as well. Meatloaf, Ma! Meatloaf!
Meatloaf!
All right, Ty, let's do 3 more boxes. 3 more boxes. We're going to be educational teachers here, boys. Put your teacher hat on. Put your coaching hat on. And we're going to do that here. Gooder Gang, do your thing. Even though I already tell what you're going to do. 8. A bit messy. Says Lucas. Oh. Steven, you still got a Coors Light in you? There he is. Cheers.
Cheers.
I know Jason is not drinking. It's all right. 8 from Fish. Smoking D's, 8. Brian Stewart, 8. I will go here as well. I'm going to give that an 8. I'm not sure what that front. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7. The foil is a mess. The way you can, it's just messy there, and it makes the whole box look messier than it already is. Those top 3 are not too bad. They're pretty sliced nice. The bottom left one, is that I can't tell what's hanging off the side of that thing. That needs to go, whatever that is. I'll change my score. I'll give it an 8. I'm not going to kill it that badly. But I think you can, the sauce is also uneven. You need to set that sauce a little more evenly. Meaning, if you are kind of gooping the sauce off, kind of brush it off a little bit and then set the sauce. That way it's even for you. I'd like to see a little more bass boating. I don't see hardly any bass boating. I'm okay with the little dark spots on here. Hi, girl. I'm okay with the little dark spots on here, but I am going to give it an 8 for me. Go ahead, Steven.
Yeah, I got to go 8 too. And I can't tell if it's just a picture that we have. Is it sitting off in the box more on one side? Can't tell if it's just a picture or not, but the foil is all messed up and there's sauce all on the foil. And clean that stuff up. Just pay attention to detail again. So I'm going to kill it for that. more than anything. Like clean your foil up, clean your box up a little bit, even your sauce up, and that's probably a pretty box then.
What was your final score? I'm sorry, 7?
8.
8. Go ahead, McKinney.
Yeah, that's an 8 for me too. Sauce a little uneven. Don't like the foil, and I hate this layout. I'm a toenails up guy, so
Me too.
I don't know if people off the street give a crap what how they're put in there, but apparently they do. But yeah, I don't like the layout. But we'll give it an 8.
Apparently they do, but this is your box, man. We can help you out. That's what we're trying to anyway. I bet they were tender though. I like the thickness of these slices. So you're right on the right path. But the appearance scores, they're trying to give us a 10, right? They're not trying to, but that's something that we can control as far as how clean it looks, how pretty that foil looks, how flat it looks. Let's try and do better on that. Bottoms look dry. Hard to tell. All right, next. All right, we got 2 more boxes at 9:40, and then we're going to say some closing remarks, and we're going to get out of here, guys. Boys and girls, appreciate our co-host, Stephen White, and our guest tonight, Jason McKiddy. 10, says Lucas, I would hand that in. Got fish 8. Ty didn't want to play the Brantley clip after that last box. I thought for sure we were going to see Brantley. Come on, get a gang. 8 looks messy, and the
doesn't look that good.
Not this one. It was the prior one. 8. All right, 7 looks dry as hell. Says Burley Gunter. How about Burley and Team 360 with some racking off some rib calls, man? There. 6 should have dumped it. That looks 2 days old. I think it's the lighting, honestly. Smoking D's 8. I'll go first here. I could use a little more sauce or au jus on this box here. The money mussels, great job on the money mussels. They're trimmed perfectly. I love. They're damn near symmetrical, and they look great. They look great. Chunks. I'm not going to kill it though. I'm not going to kill it because of the trim job on the money mussels. And I think the lighting is hurting here. I would like to see a little more au jus, a little more sauce here. I'm going to give it a 9, a low 9. Go ahead, Jason.
I'd probably give it an 8. The color, yeah, is one thing. Don't like the foil. I don't like when you can see the dust on top of the meat. I think it should be ground finer or get it in the sauce or something. I don't love that. So I'm going to give it an 8. 8.
All right. Stephen White.
Man, I can't kill it. I really can't. I'm going to give it a 9. I don't really. I want more sauce on it. I wish it shined a little more, but I can't kill it really and truly. So it's not a bad box. Not something I would turn in. I would turn in the same thing, but just pour a little more sauce on it and it'd look better.
I think you did so well on this money mussel. That should have been your entry right there. Or at least money's forward and the rest to the back.
Maybe line them up on the side and put that other stuff in the middle.
Or put it in the middle, yeah, because those monies, look at the trim job on those guys. Those are round, perfect. They got a good smoke ring on them. Those are good. Micah gives it a 9. Yeah, we gave it 9s. 2 9s over here, bro. All right, we've got one more, maybe one more after this. We'll just assume they saw this picture and they wiped down the front and the side of this box. So take that out of the equation, boys and girls. If it was just the money's 10 all day, yeah, I'm going to sue this dark due to light. I said the same thing, Jared, but he gives it an 8. Well, you talking about this box or the last box, Jared? I'm sorry. Scott gives this an 8. We have seen this box before. Have we? 8. Lucas would know. Lucas is in Australia right now during the day, taking the longest shit break ever at his office right now. Last box. This one is an 8. Okay.
Y'all drunk?
G-Walt. We're not drunk. Smokin' D's. What's up, Smokin' D's? 8. Brian Stewart, 8. I'll go last. I'll let you boys go first. Pick one.
Yeah, I'd go 9 on this one. A little darker than what I turn in, but I don't hate that. I like the sauce on there. If they'd had something else in the middle, it would have been a 10. I'm not even sure what that is in the middle. They sliced them up or something, but
those are nutties turned sideways. Yeah,
chunks or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'll give it a 9 the way it is.
Pork sandwiches in the middle. Steven?
And I'm gonna kill it because I hate the middle. I just can't do it. I don't know what's going on there. I don't like any part of it, so I'm gonna give it a 7 because I don't know what's in the middle, and I don't like it. So, period.
Do you want to bite one of the money muscles though?
I wish they were more symmetrical. They're not. And I wish they were. It's got gloops of sauce here and there, and the one is standing up in the back, and the one's laying down on the other side. It doesn't look appetizing to me. No, I mean, I just know I don't like anything about it, and I hate to kill people, but I
bet it tastes good. I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I don't like the appearance of this.
Yeah.
I don't like the middle as well. The money muscles, they're trimmed nicely. I know how, sometimes we get a fat seam in the middle of money muscle, so it's kind of hard to control unless you want to make them really small here. So, but to me, I'm okay with the money muscle trim and the way they look here. I don't like. It's a little dark for me, but I guarantee you this probably tastes pretty good because I do want to take a bite and it looks tender. So, I just don't like that middle. I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'm gonna give it an 8. Ty, we can't end it on this one. Or maybe we can. What you got lined up for this? Scott Fish 10. First in. This will be our last box of the evening, so don't be shy. Don't hold back. Tell us. Tell Lucas how you feel about this box. Lance, 10, solid box. 10, 2 10s on the box. On the 10, hell yeah, Brian Stewart. Corby Simpkins, Doodle Q. I've been using his Doodle Q all-purpose on my brisket. Shout out to the chopping blocks. It's been doing well. Pick y'all up some of that DAP Doodle Q all-purpose. 9 looks delish. 9 Smokin' D's. I am curious, Jared and Daniel. 9s looks dryish. Okay, he made a comment. I'll go 10. Wish the middle cold had a little more sauce, but 10.
Yep.
Nicho 9. I'll go first, boys. That's a 10. We know money muscles, how they are different on some of these, so I'm not going to kill the ones on the right, the ones on the left. They look like they went together, so I'm good with that. I love this middle here. That's what I want to see. This is actually one of my favorite layouts on a pork box. 2 money muscles in the middle, a little pulled strands, bacon, whatever you want to call it here. This looks great. I love how thick that middle is as well. I would like to see a little more au jus, a little more sauce on there. Other than that, Lucas, this is a perfect box, man. I'm going to give it a 10. great way to end it for me on this show tonight.
Yeah, it's a 10 all day for me too. I like the way it looks. I like the layout. If you were a kale Nazi, you could kill it on the front there, but I mean, the meat looks great. I give it a 10.
10 all day.
There we go. We got a closer. Ty, get in here. Ty, what do you rate this box, Ty?
Yeah, I got one more for you too, because someone sent it in when we asked for it. But yeah, this is a 10. Absolutely. I try to close out the show strong, and it's unfortunate that we know exactly whose box this is by now. But Lucas, thanks for sending in boxes, and hopefully one day I'll get to come down there and see you at a contest.
Your boss is looking for you, Lucas. I know you're taking a shot.
Nice.
All right, we got one more box.
Yeah, this one just got sent in.
Okay, just got sent in. We've got a Cock King on the panel. We got a good chicken cook on the panel. And we got potentially somebody that is on my radar for a 2026 Cock King on the panel. We'll see. Corby Simpkins, 12. You can't do that. 11 out of 10. Lucas said I'd hit it. Scott Fish, 10. Brian Stewart, 10. I'm going to go last. I want Steven to go first.
That's a 10
I
for
want
me,
Jason
man.
to go second.
That's money to me. There's nothing wrong with anything about that to me.
Yeah, same here. 10 for me. I like the viscosity of the sauce. I like the bass boating. I don't care wingtip, no wingtip, doesn't bother me. Sauce looks perfect, color's perfect. Give it a 10.
Let me tell you what I like about this bird here. Everything. I like the no wingtip. I like that the end of the tip is a little darker. Looks perfect. This tells me it's cooked. I like the bass boating. I like the viscosity. I like the way there's definition between the leg and the thigh. I like the leg. This bird has been working out on leg day. This is a perfect bird. I like the layout. If you're going to lay your bird in a box, this is the way you should lay it out. Breast forward, not thigh forward, not leg forward, breast forward. I like the fact that this cook cut that wingtip off so you can see this beautiful bird on here. Somebody said best bird I've ever seen on the show. Wow. Dolly Parton bird. Yes, got some big old breasts. Sabrina. Hello, sweet Sabrina. How are you? It is a beauty. Couldn't get a better piece of chicken unless you was a rooster. 10 all day long for me. That's a great way to end the show. Jared McCrory even gave it a 10. He's almost let Lance says, teach me your ways.
1000%. Whoever you are, message me. I want to know your ways.
10 yard pimp. Oh my God. Everybody's loving the giant breast. Get more attention. Guarantee. Everybody's loving this bird. I don't know who the cook was.
Thing looks money.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him out if he doesn't come out here in a couple seconds. Of whose bird this was. Let's play his video real quick though.
Hey,
who would not want to claim that box?
If he doesn't claim it before, what'd you say? If he doesn't claim it, you're doing it?
Who would not want to claim the box? I'm confused.
Yeah, but if he doesn't claim it before we get out of here, I'll let you do it, Ty. But Jason, before we let you get out of here, my man, Bang Bros approved. Before we let you get out of here, my man, you want to get some special shout outs to anybody you'd like to for Animal House BBQ, man. And thanks for coming on the show. Well deserved. You're killing it. Keep it up. Can't wait to give you a trophy at the end of the year, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, I hope so. Not too much else. I mentioned most of the people I wanted to. Just thank my wife, too, for letting me follow me around doing this crazy thing, and the kid for being interested in it, too. So we have a good time with the family. Love everybody. Love you guys.
All right. There he was, Jason McKiddy. House BBQ. Stephen White. Anybody you want to give a shout out to before we let you get out of here? Congratulations on the move. I'm excited for you. We're going to be neighbor-ish. I like that.
Yes.
Cool. Hans Crawfish. He ends June 7th. He ends June 7th. We got 1 month left.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have it. It's gonna happen. So,
all right.
No, Texas Soul does. Firebull, Charco. Those are my two big ones right now. So thank you for what y'all do for supporting me and rolling down the road. And that's all I got.
What about Cinnabon?
Yeah, Cinnabon's always good, right? Don King is a big supporter of all of everybody in barbecue that takes shots. So
I don't know what the hell we did on Friday night, but I saw a few of them bottles laying around our camp Saturday as I'm cooking. I'm like, let me pick this shit up, and just so I don't trip over it or whatever. But yeah, they were out there. So all right, well, I'm gonna drop y'all off, drop you down. Did Jason's still there? All right, I'm gonna drop you down, and we'll hang out just for a minute before we get out of here. But thank you very much. Real quick, Ty, did the owner of that chime in?
No, I don't think they did, but they sent it to me on Messenger. So,
all right, who was it? Because that beautiful bird deserves.
I'll give you a hint.
Called out.
You see the graphic?
I do not see anything though.
Okay, chopping block.
Down there. Oh, got it. Yes,
yeah.
John Turner. That's Turner's bird.
Yep, absolutely. That was awesome. Thanks for sending that one in, man.
You know, I did not know that was his bird, by the way. But Turner and I swapped techniques and recipes. So, just saying. I gave him my chicken. He gave me his brisket. So, that's all I'll say about that. That's a beautiful looking bird, though, John Turner. Congratulations. That was perfect. 10. And you got some high praise on there. Somebody said there it is right there. The best bird I've ever seen on this show. Perfection. That is a 10. That's what we want to see when you send in a Rate My Box to producer Ty. We want to see something like this so we can give you some proper love, proper praise. And that's what we expect here on the So Smokin' Gooder Show. And that's how we help you score. All right. Ty, clip that. That'll be good. All right. So that's going to wrap up the show tonight. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys watching, guys and gals. Each and every single one of you guys watching. Shout out to, again, Blues Hog, Texas Motor Speedway, everybody associated with last weekend. My crew, Jessica, she was a big part of our crew. Of course, my wife, Diane, my son, Eli. We had a great time. Shout out to our first place winners in chicken, Jason McKiddy. He was on the show tonight. First place in ribs. About 360 barbecue, Mark Marcantel and James Powell, who were just on the show. Burley Gunter, who's watching with an awesome recipe. Bud Brown. How about Bubba Hargraves? He was the first place pork. First place brisket. Bill Purvis. Chicken fried barbecue. You guys know about him. Check out his YouTube show. He's going to have a video launch. He said it's going to be dropping either tonight or tomorrow. And, of course, we were RGC. Shout out to, my wife and family. Bullhorn Barbecue for Reserve Grand Champion. The race was awesome. Thank you very much to Tim Shear and Blues Hog. And, of course, Bubba and Bud Brown with Running Buddies Barbecue and Dog Cole. What a great weekend. It was awesome. So next week on the show, Ty and I will check. But I think we're going to have the boys, we're going to have the boys from 360 checking in from Memphis in May. So we'll have a fun show next weekend. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Thanks again for watching. Case, close us out. We are out. Thank you.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation, YouTube, California.